few different things I want to talk about in this video. First, starting off with Troy and Zeruiah. Troy took to his Facebook earlier and he announced that him and Zeruiah are expecting their first child together. He posted this picture that says, "We've been keeping a little secret, arriving August of 2025. And I know that she's been wanting to have a baby, but I thought he was going to pump the brakes on that." Hopefully they just work on their relationship and get whatever they need figured out so they're not arguing so much in front of this baby, because Troy's baby mama Yana was just complaining on Facebook because she finally gave in and let Troy see his daughter again, and she sent her down there to stay with Troy and Zeruiah for a few days. And I guess when she went back home, she told Yana that she had to play like she was asleep because she heard Troy and Zeruiah fighting over Troy's baby mama, and she pretty much was saying, "I don't care about your ugly baby mama," and here she is talking bad about this child's mother right in front of her. And Yana was pissed and said, "Look, I'm done being nice." And even after she posted that, Troy's mom, Karen, who's typically on Yana's side, came out and she started saying all kinds of things on Facebook. She claimed that Yana and Troy have been banging behind the scenes, and that's why Yana allegedly gets so jealous when it comes to Troy, and she tries to act like she don't give a damn. But Karen was like, "No, Yana really wishes that she was with Troy." And then she claimed that Yana's boyfriend that's in prison right now, she's like, "Yeah, he don't even want her and he messes with all sorts of other girls," but she be knowing that. And she said that the real reason why Zeruiah is so jealous of Yana is because she knows that Troy still wants Yana. But then she said at the end of the day, Yana isn't who Troy really wants, and neither is Zeruiah. And I actually know who she's talking about because I've spoken with this girl before. There's an ex in Troy's past that has been a reoccurring character in his life. I was told that he can't be with her, so he settles and he's with Zeruiah. And I wonder what they're going to end up having. I hope they have a little boy, because we don't need a little Zeruiah 2.0 running around. And now I want to talk about Savannah and Bradley. In this last episode, we were introduced to Bradley's sister, who actually became pretty close with Savannah at one point. Her and Savannah ended up getting into a fist fight at one point, but Savannah still wants to keep her in her life. She's just trying to set some boundaries with her. And I actually had somebody who is from Bradley's town and actually knows Bradley and his sister. And they sent me this article from a few years ago. And the person in this crash was allegedly Bradley's sister that we just saw on the show. Mom, baby in serious condition after police pursuit ends in fiery crash in Powhatan. So a 25-year-old woman is facing multiple charges after a police pursuit ended in a crash and sent her and her baby to the hospital, according to the Virginia State Police on April 17th, and this is back in 2022, at 11:41 p.m., a 2012 Nissan SUV was traveling eastbound. A trooper clocked the SUV traveling 77 miles per hour, which was 22 miles over the 55 mile per hour posted speed limit, and the trooper ended up activating his lights and started following the Nissan, and the SUV came to a stop in the left lane at the traffic light. Then as the trooper approached the SUV, the stoplight turned green, and the Nissan made a quick U-turn and sped away at a high rate of speed heading west. And the Nissan was going over 100 miles per hour while speeding away, and while it was attempting to cross over into a lane, it ended up crashing into a median and became airborne. And the vehicle ended up striking several trees, overturned, and stopped on its passenger side, and the car then caught fire. And this is all while his sister allegedly had her baby in the car with her. I cannot believe that. I was told from my source that Bradley and his sister are known as a wild bunch in their town, and Bradley allegedly has a child, which I'm curious if we're going to hear any more about this kid this season. And I was told that Bradley, in the past, he was involved in a throuple, and it wasn't with Savannah, it was him and some other girl and another girl were all involved in dating each other, and everybody in this town knew about it. And so I wonder if he's going to try to get Savannah into that. Now let's talk about this last episode with these two. So we saw Savannah on video call with Bradley, and she decided to try on her mother's wedding dress to just kind of troll Bradley and be like, oh, this is a look into your future, get ready. And I actually think Savannah's funny. Like, I actually like her and Bradley so far. I don't like how pushy he is about the, oh, I like big butts and all that. But besides that, it seems like they have a genuine connection and they make sense together. And then Savannah decided to go hang out with Bradley's sister, and Bradley wasn't too excited about that. And I guess they got into a fight before, and Savannah wanted to go talk to his sister about trying to set boundaries with her so they don't end up having another fist fight, I guess. So she goes out and she takes his sister shopping, and they're looking at furniture. And she sits her down and she's like, yeah, I wanted to tell you that I'm trying to make boundaries with you. And the sister was like, about what? Why are you making boundaries? She was so confused. Then you could tell that Bradley's sister had a lot built up, and she just let it all out in that moment. She said, you're the one that's been telling Bradley he needs to stay away from his family, from his own freaking sister. And she said, there's a reason why my parents don't want anything to do with you. And they don't even want to talk to you. They don't want to see you once he gets out. And she said that she pretty much just thinks that Savannah is controlling as hell. I think Savannah should have just listened to Bradley on this one. If he's telling her that she needs to keep her space from his sister, he knows best. He's the one that's known this girl all his life. And I mean, seeing like that article, it doesn't look like she makes the best decisions. I mean, I certainly hope she's doing a lot better now. I think Savannah is just looking for a sister, or just wants that sister aspect so bad that she's ignoring all the red flags on why this isn't a good idea, and that they should probably just keep their space from each other. Like, they're already fighting like this. I don't even want to imagine how the cookouts and how the Thanksgiving dinners are going to be in the future when he does get out. But I guess Bradley, when he does get out of prison, he's supposed to be living with his dad, I think they said, and Savannah is going to be living with her parents, which I thought they were going to be living together, but they're actually going to be living separate at first. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.